Video response. This is the first video response I've done, so So this is a video response to are dreads healthy or unhealthy? And, the whole natural versus relaxed perm debate thing that's been going on for quite a while. I would say dreads are healthy. I would say natural hair is healthy. I would say permed or relaxed is not healthy. I used to get perms. I started getting them when I was 10. I stopped getting them when I graduated from high school because by then my hair was all broken off and it was just uneven and it looked really bad. And I just got to the point where I just didn't care. And I was never someone who really cared about my hair anyway, to the point where was rushing to the beauty salon to get a perm and all that. I could have cared less about how my hair was looking. So my mom came up with the idea, well, your hair is so broken off in the back, and I mean, like all back there. So she said we might have to just cut it all off. And at the time, I was like, okay. So I ended up doing it, loved it, never looked back since, never tried to, grow my hair out to get a perm or anything like that. So what I'm saying is natural hair, dreads, excuse me, afro, sorry, allergies. Just natural hair in general is a lot healthier because, for one, you're not putting chemicals in your hair. You're not forcing your hair to do something unnatural. You're not forcing your hair to be something that it's not. Obviously, I'm black, so obviously I have black hair, like black people hair. Yeah. So obviously my hair is not naturally straight. My hair is very curly, very fuzzy. Yes, the fuzziness gets on my nerves sometimes, but you do what you can. Um, but it turns out that dreads worked out for me more so than permanent relax because dreads are very low maintenance, and when it comes to low maintenance hairstyles or hair, whatever, I'm all over that because I could care less about this, you know. So, like I just recently learned how to do a braid out, and as you can see, I've only had it for a few days, and it's already falling, But you learn. But anyway, with natural styles, they have natural hair products that you put in your hair that they actually get from plants and stuff. It's not, that chemical stuff that they put in relaxers and all that kind of stuff. So obviously it's going to be healthier because I've noticed, I've had my dreads for over 3.5 years. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but in those 3.5 years, going on 4 years, my hair has grown so much more than when I had a perm because I had a perm from when I was 10 to when I was 18. And at first, my hair started out long, but then it started getting shorter and shorter. And I ended up having to get it cut really short into like a bob style. And then by the time I graduated from high school, it was about here. And it was just really thin. It didn't look good. And it was all broken off in the back and it was damaged. And my hair was starting to turn brown from the chemicals. And that is not good for your hair. So once I went natural, I noticed that my hair was a lot thicker, a lot healthier. And honestly, I felt better about myself because I wasn't trying to fit in with that stereotype. I wasn't trying to fit in with what, black women are taught as kids about having straight hair because we don't have straight hair. We have to put chemicals in it to make it straight. And the whole thing about perm started way back, and um, there was segregation and stuff like that. And there was just so much, degrading and all that we kind of felt like we needed to do something to boost our confidence, and so we straightened our hair. But I'm so happy that a lot of people are going natural now because they realize they don't need that to feel beautiful. They don't need that to feel equal. You know, you take what God gives you and you use it. And that could be anything. God gave us this kind of hair. Why put chemicals in it to try to change it? And that links to a whole lot of other issues, but, we'll save that for something else perhaps. But what I'm getting at is you go natural, you realize how much healthier your hair becomes, and you end up loving it. And for those who are thinking about going natural or getting dreads or whatever, I highly recommend that you do it. Even if you end up not liking it, the point is that you're willing to have the courage to do it, not worrying about what people are going to think and all that, because most likely people are going to love it. I get compliments all the time, and I've even inspired one of my cousins to start locking. So I would highly recommend that you take that chance, you take that risk, and you go natural because you realize how much better it is for your hair and your scalp. And, it's very uplifting, to have to be natural because this is what your hair is really like. And there's so many different things you can do with it that, that you never really would have thought of. And I find natural hair to be very exotic looking. I find it to be very unique and distinguished because, how many people have straight hair? A lot. But, I'm finding, since the whole natural thing is going on, and I hope it continues, is that a lot more people are starting to do it. And it's nice to see a variety of, hair textures and styles and lengths rather than seeing straight hair, straight hair, straight hair, straight hair. So, you know, what I'm saying is, hope I didn't veer off course too much, is that I would say dreads are healthy, and that goes with anything. As long as you take care of them, you wash them, you condition them, you get them twisted, pretty frequently depending on your hair, or whether you do it yourself or you go somewhere else and, you have someone else do it for you. As long as you take care of it, it'll be healthy. Because there's so many different things to do with it. Dreads are so versatile that you can do anything with them pretty much. Because I'm finding on even here on YouTube, so many people are doing, hair how-tos, and I love them. They're even fun to watch. And just like the small little culture that's developed from, natural hair. Because there's so many people that do hair how-tos and do dread journeys and stuff like that. I don't think I'll do it, but a dread journey. But just the fact that, it's very empowering, once you do it. And I'm like, if it's something positive, then please go for it. This is something very positive, and that I think we've needed for a long time. Just to be accepting of what God has given us. So that's my spiel on it. Dread's healthy or unhealthy? I would say healthy. For all those who are thinking about doing it, I would say do it. So thank you for listening, and I hope that you be inspired and motivated to perhaps try something different. So thank you. God bless you.